I know you guys love my intros. I love them too. And last week I said it's getting harder and harder to do. And tonight, it's basically impossible. But here we go. Fuck me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show! I am your host, Andrew Illy! And this is the Ball of Truth. Man, thank you very much for joining me. Wherever you are around the world, wherever you are, you unfortunate Blue Baggers fans. Oh, I'm seeing the chat going off already. I know, Eddie. I fucking knew it as well. Oh, man. You guys are trying to put me in a good mood and it's actually helping. I tried. I fucking tried, man. I tried to be positive all week. I'm still shaking at... I don't know if it's anger, sadness. I've got no idea, man. But like I said in round one, my round one review when we went live against Richmond, this team is mentally done. I'm standing by it. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Absolutely done. Piss weak mentality tonight, man. We're not a good team. I'll tell you what we're really good at. Disappointing the Blues fans. That's what we're good at. I mean, the lack of belief and the lack of desperation in that final 5 minutes alone, when Bulldogs went in front, I mean, you could see it coming, man. How are we supposed to care? How are we supposed to fucking care about the positives? How? After that? It had round one written all over it, man. At the end of the third quarter, I think it was Cowan, I believe, who gave away a fucking free kick right on 3/4 time siren. 10 seconds before, I'm screaming at the TV, don't give away a goal. There's 30 seconds left. Don't give away a goal. Don't give away a goal. What do? Give away a fucking goal. And when he kicked that goal, I just thought of Richmond, and I'm like, it's going to happen again. It's going to fucking happen again, man. How do you lose that game? I don't get it. I don't get it. The panic and the pressure that these guys just go through it's actually impressive. I mean, if you try to crumble under the pressure, you just wouldn't match that. They've gone beyond, above and beyond impossible. And it felt like for maybe 3 quarters, we weren't going to lose this game. And it happened again, man. It just fucking happened again. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where my thoughts are at right now. I'm sad. I'm genuinely sad. I don't know. Like, I can't get angry right now because It hurts that much. And you could just see it unfolding, man. Right before our very eyes. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's the same shit we've been talking about for God knows how long. I based a whole fucking episode on it 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks ago. Was it a week and a bit ago, man? That we can't hold a fucking lead to save our lives. Imagine if life or death was on the line. You would never back this team. Never. The momentum that Bulldogs got wasn't even that exhilarating. Any other team, man, would shut that shit out, no fucking problem. But Carlton, on the other hand, just don't know how to deal with it, man. I mean, how many times are we going to say it? How many fucking times is this going to happen? It happened all last year, second half of the season. Round 1 kicked it off again. And here we are. I ranted after the Hawthorn game, man. I sat here live in front of you all. I ranted. And then I let it sink in and I'm like, all right, Hawthorn's a very good team. Let's try and be positive. I'm done, man. I'm fucking done. I gave it all I could to try and be positive with this team. And they keep letting us down. We're the team that never lets you down. That line is in our fucking theme song. Get rid of it. Delete it. Fucking delete it. It means nothing to me, man. I know it's round 3, and I'm sick of people saying it's early. I don't care. I don't fucking care that it's early. It's late. It's too late. I'm telling you, man. Collingwood next week. Does anyone fucking actually believe we can beat them in this team? It's going to be a disaster. And I said, man, if we don't perform, Voss, gone. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Whether you like it or not. This is what happens when teams don't perform. Was tonight Vossi's fault? I don't even think so. I just think these players aren't good enough now. They're just not, man. When the game is on the line, we have players who absolutely capitulate under pressure. It's not even like... It's how can I do the best to fuck this up? That's what it feels like watching. I'm sitting there tonight, half an hour ago in that last quarter, fucking tearing my hair out, man. At some of the shit I was seeing. Where is the fucking composure, man? What has happened? What's going on? Like I said, it's so hard to talk about the positives right now. How? After that, we lost again. We're leading all fucking game, and we lost again. My God, man. I'm sorry, man. This is so hard right now. It's so hard to fucking let that sink in. Terrible. Terrible, man. What's the excuse? I'm sure Carlton fans are going to fucking defend this. Some of them. Not on this channel. We're fucking real on this channel, man. Where's the... What? I want to hear it. What is it? Someone, please. Tell me what happened. Back that up. Defend it. No one can, man. No one can. The reality is, we're not good enough. We're not a good team, man. That's it. We had our run. And there's too many passengers, man. Too many. I'm going to single out some players tonight again. And it's not personal. This is just what I'm seeing and my honest opinion, and I'm nothing but honest on the Ball of Truth. That's what this channel is. Blake Acres should be dropped after tonight. He's been bad 3 weeks in a row. Tonight was an absolute nightmare for him. Every time he went near the ball, it was just turnover. It was bad decision making. It was soft. And he pissed me off when he laughs at things during the fucking game. Why are you laughing, man? It's not fucking funny. We're 0-3. You're fucking playing absolute dog shit. And you're sitting there smiling. Fuck out of here, man. I hate that. What are we fucking smiling about? Do you see me smiling? I'm sitting here watching this rubbish. Like, now I'm smiling because I'm fucking thinking about it. Fuck. Where do these plays get off? Lewis Young. Fuck. He actually did some good things tonight, man. But every good thing he does 2 shit things. And tonight, man, there was one moment in the last quarter, which we'll get into, that he completely shit the bed. Fuck. Going inside forward 50, after a nice little counter-attack, options everywhere, butchered the kick, turnover goal. Doggies in front. Oh, man. Yeah, fucking, it's a dagger, man. It's a dagger to the heart. Jesus Christ. McGovern? Not seeing great stuff from him either. I mean, in the first fucking 2 minutes, he dropped the easiest of marks, and before he even got his hands near it, I knew he was dropping that mark because he does it so often, man. He's getting called out too. Hollins, who I've backed. I love Ollie Hollins. In that final 5 minutes, man. 2 bad moments, game over. Just not hard enough. And that brings me to the point when the game is on the line, we are as soft as fucking butter. And some of the efforts, man, I don't want to go back and watch the last 5 minutes, but I think I will, just to see how many players fucked up. And how many players were just flat-footed watching. Actually, all that last quarter, there was a lot of people just flat-footed and watching. But hey, man, I thought we run out games really well, Michael Voss. Are you sure about that now, man? 3 fucking weeks in a row? Fuck me. What an absolute joke. It's unreal, man. It's unbelievable. How did we lose? Again! I don't even want to do the review. I'm going to sit back and talk about goals that we scored. Who cares? I don't care anymore. I was excited at the time. Fuck me. Oh, man. I might have to get to the chat to relax. Seriously. Because I know you guys are absolutely going off. I'll get back to you all. I'll catch up now. Let's fucking talk about it. Shiny Blue. I've eaten 3 pizzas already. Can't wait for this. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I'm so depressed right now, I could eat 4. Telling you, Shiny Blue. And pizza is my number 1 favourite food, man. James, we are the only team that comes up with the new ways of losing. Fucking spot on, man. It's impossible to lose some of these games. And yet, here we are. But you saw it coming, man. You could see it coming. It's so fucked. D Macca, this team is cooked. Over it. Yep, I feel you, man. I'm so over it right now. Where are the positives? How can you talk about the positives after that? Kerno and Sauce off with 5 minutes left. Sack, and I'm assuming that's going to say Voss. I didn't know that. I didn't even realise, man. That's shocking. They were 2 of our best players tonight. Here's a positive. George Hewitt. 3 votes for me. Easy. Easy. He was fucking unbelievable tonight, George Hewitt. Did everything, man. Why can't everyone put in that effort, man? James, there is no lead safe enough for this side. It's... Literally, man, that's how I feel as well. Like, seriously, if it was 60 points up, I would be, like, biting my nails. We should have never even kicked it backwards. Oh, my God. Matty, we just can't stop momentum. I know. Few hands, we get sucked into the contest and they get the man out. Yeah, it happened a lot in that second half. It's like the first half was, we're just like, yep, nice boys, we're doing well. Let's just change something and go another way of playing. I don't know, man. D. Macca, it has to be on the coaches, not just Voss. Yeah, I agree. It is all of them collectively. Because they're in Voss's ear. They're meant to be helping him. Tonight was more about the players, I think, in just crumbling under pressure, man. Some of the things you can't blame Voss for. Just stupid fucking kicks, skill errors, fumbling, bad decisions. I don't know, man. Because everything in the first half was working. You could see it, man. All the things that I spoke about on the preview that we needed to do, and I'm sure Voss told these players that we needed to do, we were doing it. But this is our problem when we can't hold a fucking lead. I knew at quarter time, like, Bulldogs are coming back. And then when teams creep up, that's when the crumbling happens, man. It's so frustrating. James, Walsh let Libba get free twice and scored. Yet Walsh is kicking, man. Still a problem. Collingwood will flog us next week. Yeah, I'm feeling that too. And that if they flog us, that's got to be Voss's last game. It just will. And like, I don't want to see anyone lose their job, but it's just going to happen. I've predicted it in my season predictions before the season started that we're not going to perform and he's going to get the sack. Even if it's not him, if it's him, I don't know. It's just going to happen. You can see it. Blue Bagger, what a frustrating game. I know. Hondemic with the Dogs. Piss off. Petra Can, what changes would you make for next week? Fuck. Francis Evans out. Akers out. Moya in. Matt Carroll in. Off the top of my head right now. It's hard thinking about it, man. I haven't looked at any stats or anything. I will when we get into the game. Blue Bagger says we're not beating Collingwood. I agree. Hondemic says 10 more Voss. No thanks. Voss is no good, says Jacob. Should be going after Longmire or Adam Simpson. Fair call, man. D. Macca, I don't even know if we beat the Eagles or North. Oh, man, seriously. This will sound really fucked up. And I don't even know how to word it. But, like, I kind of hope we lose. Just to wake the fuck out of these players. Seriously, that's how I feel right now. I don't even know if we beat Eagles or North, says D. Macca. I just read that. Sorry, guys. Aiden, they are weak. Absolutely, man. When the game was on the line, I don't know if it was tiredness, fatigue, but no tackles were sticking. We were just sloppy, just watching the ball, not watching our man. It was chaos, man. Eddie, Haynes gave up the last 2 goals and killed us. On the other end, Jones, who is also 35, killed it. Man, Liam Jones is a gun. And one of those Haynes ones was Ollie Holland's fault when he's just sitting there waiting for the ball, man. You gotta have some awareness of the moment in the game and the pressure that we're under. You can't sit there and wait for a fucking mark, Ollie, man. I can't believe I had him in the thumbnail and he fucked up twice in that last 2 minutes. Oh, man. Not blaming him. But you got to be better. You got to fucking attack the footy, man. Especially when the game is on the line. And it was only 1 kick in it at that stage, man. Jacob. At least Brody Kemp kicked 5. Man, Brody Kemp was fucking amazing. Look, in round 1, I said, Sauce forward, please. But Sauce was amazing in defense and Kemp was amazing in forward line. So maybe don't listen to me. Shut up. There, I shut up myself. Fuck. Lana, I know. I feel the heartbreak, honestly. It's so shattering. It's devastating, man. It's devastating to lose in that fashion. Like we have in the last... What is it now? 10 out of 12 games we've lost? But nah, man. Let's count it from round 1. It's only 3 games. Shut up. It's not fucking 3 games, man. CDR says Pies by 90, no doubt. That'll be the nail in the coffin for everyone. I know, Lana, it's shattering. Eddie, our players are playing for themselves, so selfish. Petra, to start the season is on the leadership. Our start to the season is on our leadership group. Yeah, I don't think actually when the game's on the line, in the big moments I'm talking, we're just not stepping up. Blue Bagger, this makes no sense. I know. Darren, no touch on the plays at centre bounces. What's up with that? Yeah, I did notice that too, Darren. Like, get stuck in, boys. We're just letting him get out so easy. Sauce can hold his head up high, but fuck me. Do we have some average players playing at the moment, says Lana. I know. Acres out of bounds again. Simon, lots of dead wood. Yep. You guys we're all on the same page here. Shane says, I knew they wouldn't win. No, I was feeling it in the second half especially. Hollands was absolutely a liability tonight. Has the strength of a used dinger. Says G74. Fuck me. He wasn't good tonight, man. But he's been good in the first 2 weeks, so I'm not going to be too hard on him. But, yeah, when the game was on the line, again, no good. Too many selfish players. Starting with Crip, says Brunowski. Interesting. He was very hurt tonight, Cripper. Didn't have a great game. Gov hears footsteps. I know. He shits himself sometimes, man. Fuck, this chat is absolutely going off. Welcome, guys, to the show. Jesus Christ, I don't even know. I will catch up. I'll get into the review. Let's review and I'll catch up with you guys. First quarter, man. You know what? Fuck Carlton right now. Let's plug the channel. I need a break before I get into this review because it's going to be a fucking nasty one, I tell you, man. It's going to be absolutely nasty. Ah, man. Guys, follow me on all social medias. The links are in the description. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the show, man. It's going to be tough to review it, but we'll get into it. Subscribe if you're here. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're returning and you haven't yet, hit it. For all you subscribers that are watching, I love you all. Have fun tonight with me, man. It's the only thing we can do. And guys, follow me on social medias, Twitter, X, fucking whatever you want to call it. Leave a comment. I'll get to you guys in the live chat soon. But man, it's going to be hard to fucking review. Let's get into it. In the first quarter, we were magnificent. Seriously, we were. Fuck. It started with Jesse Motlop, who drifted out of this game. He had a good start and then drifted off. He actually laid a tackle that pinned the arm. I've been asking for this. And he got rewarded with a free kick and scored a goal. Well done, Jesse Motlop. Good start, Blues. 6-0. Excellent work by Zach Williams, who unfortunately felt his Achilles tonight. What's new? Seriously, he's got the worst luck with injuries, man. It was bound to happen. But he burst through the middle, man, from defensive 50, run and carry through the middle, took everyone on. I loved it. Similar to Sard doing that to Hawthorn last week. And we got a goal out of this, man. He found Charlie Curnow. And Charlie was awesome tonight, man. Seriously, he was. I was hard on him last week, but he was great tonight. He scored his first goal. Good confidence booster for him. Then I laughed my fucking ass off because Lewis Young scored a goal. And he nearly butchered it. He nearly did. Sard with a delicious pass, honestly, in the lead up to this. An unbelievable pass to Fogarty. Quick hands to Cripper, over the top to Lewis Young. And we're off to a fly, man. 3 goals. Bang, bang, bang. 18-0. Jesse Motlop then wasted one with a stupid fucking banana kick, which could have put us 4 goals up. He even could have passed to Charlie, who was right next to him, and had Francis Evans all on his own, screaming for it in the middle. And instead, he's gone this stupid fucking banana kick and missed. I don't know if you guys remember that. That pissed me off. Then, We went coast to coast with fast movement, rewarded with a goal. Chera to Haynes. Kemp dropped an easy mark, but quickly played on. He slapped it forward and found Motlop. Motlop found Charlie Curnow and kicked his second goal. He took the man on and drilled it. Man, free-flowing, smooth footy this quarter. Goalless Western Bulldogs. We kept Western Bulldogs goalless and lost this game. Unbelievable, man. 27-4. Charlie was good. Weeders was good. TDK in that first quarter was great. Sard was good. Boyd was our sub for this. Gov was dropping easy marks still. Second quarter. And in the second quarter, man, I'm like, Bulldogs are going to come back. This always happens. I was expecting it. And we're wasting opportunities early, man. Kemp with a great tackle. Turnover inside 50. Francis Evans to Lewis Young. And then that didn't amount to a goal. Wasting stuff. And the lead was worrying me, even though Bulldogs hadn't kicked a goal, because I'm like, as soon as they kick a goal, man, there comes the momentum and they're going to fucking just drill us. Bulldogs got their first goal after all our missed opportunities early on in that second quarter, which I feared. Bad miss from Lewis Young on one end, and then O'Donnell scored a goal right on the other end. Just like that, man. TDK with great ruck work to Chera. Clearance. Found Kemp. Won a free kick. Against Karmas. Goal to Kemp. Good response. I'm like, okay, cool. We responded to one goal. Fogarty with a great tackle. Not rewarded. I was like, what the fuck happened here to this umpire? Scrappy 10 minutes here where there was a few crappy turnovers. Then Zach Williams got injured and Boyd came on. Matt Kennedy, our old friend, scored a goal against us. It was always going to happen. Ruck tap from English and a great snap there from Kennedy. And it was coming because we're fucking around with it too much. That made it 35-17. It's completely game on at this point. Walsh, shocking entry, man. Had a great opportunity to kick an easy pass and find someone on the lead. Turnover. Bulldogs go up the other end and score a goal. And I've been on Walsh for his kicking, man. He's just, I don't know what it is. Just not good enough. Got absolutely punished there. TDK, great ruck. TDK was awesome this quarter. Great ruck work again. Got the ball back off a handball. Drilled it inside to Kemp again. And Kemp scored another goal. We muchly needed that one. That made it 41-23. Just to break a little bit of momentum. And that's what we're doing, man. We're doing things that we weren't doing other weeks. And I'm like, there was a little bit of, promise there. TDK was doing some great things this quarter, man. He was everywhere. And he did really well against English. And he was brilliant again inside 50 with a pass to Charlie. Took the juggling mark and he even applauded him after he scored this goal, Charlie, because he's like, thank you, man, for finding me on the lead. 47-23. So we got back-to-back goals to counteract Bulldogs' back-to-back goals. Another wasted entry inside 50. And opportunities were just coming short, man. And that led to a Dogs goal up the other end. And I think it was Liberatore who scored it. So the halftime score, man, was 47-29 with 1 minute left. I just fucking remembered something. Oh my God. In the last quarter, I don't know if you guys saw this one, but I'm very fucking certain Norton missed his shot. There is no evidence of this being a goal. It looked way more a miss than a goal, and they called it a goal. I could not fucking believe it. And did that put him in front? I can't remember. Absolutely fucking ridiculous, man. Oh my God. And they didn't even review it. Get fucked, you shitty umpires. And the free kicks in the last quarter, we'll get to it. Fuck off. Oh, they're pissing me off. Man, that was ridiculous, man. That was 100% a behind. Anyway. Sorry, guys, for having a brain snap. Jesus Christ, that just pissed me off. I've just thought about it now. Unbelievable. It did go over the post, man. 100%. Oh, my God. Third quarter. Man, this quarter, Akers with a shocking inside 50 entry. been awful all game up until this point, and it just got worse and worse and worse. His kicking efficiency, I think, I don't know who it was who mentioned it on commentary. Akers is kicking 30% efficiency this year. Horrible, man. And he did it twice in the space of like 2 minutes in this third quarter. And then a shocking umpire call against Weeders, and Darcy got a free kick for nothing and scored the goal. Back to 2 goals of difference. Haynes, who was decent tonight, man. He was much better. I've been on his case, especially round 1. I thought he did well tonight. He did a couple of stupid things, but overall he was much better, man. He had a bad turnover, nearly resulted in a goal here. I was on his back for that. I wrote it in my notes because I thought it was going to be a goal. But we're starting to do those pressure long kicks, the panic kicks, man, and the same old habits were kicking in. Lucky Kemp scored another goal. Chera did well with the loose ball gather here to Hewitt, who found Cottrell, and Cottrell drilled it into the pocket where Kemp led. Nice lead there. And it was a tough angle, man. Goal put us up by 17 points. Then, Akers. Blake Akers, this wasn't his fault, to be honest. No prior opportunity. He literally just grabbed the ball and got tackled, pinned the arm, and they called a fucking holding the ball decision against that fucking little scrum Vandermeer who scored the goal and got in his face. And that's when Akers was smiling, mate, get back in his fucking face. Fuck him. Where is our cunt in this team? Where is our fight, man? We just let teams come at us and, fucking toy with us. Toy with our emotions. We're already mentally weak. Fucking hell. That pissed me off. Our entries were just shithouse, man. You know what it was? We needed one more pass before we went inside 50. We're kicking it inside 50 from, basically the wing. When we just needed to find one more pass, then go inside 50. They were dropping right on the 50 line, and Bulldogs were just winning the ball back and turnovers and counterattacking us. Counterattacking. It was just needed that one more pass, man. I don't know what was going on. That's why I say they go back into these bad habits. Entries were just shithouse, man. Piss weak defending from Akers here on this goal. Doc and Evans were involved. They were flat-footed ball watching. And then Bulldogs kicked a goal. I can't even remember who kicked it, but that brought it back to 54 to 48. Cripps got hurt now. This is when Cripps got hurt. He went for a mark and landed heavily on his hip. Pretty sure he would have got a jab or some painkillers to try and hobble it off, and he didn't look right the rest of the game, which sucked because, I don't know, he wasn't really impactful tonight, Cripper. When the game tightens up, the same bad habits start, man. And this was hurting us big time. Our defense was struggling. The long kicks were happening. Players were going to ground way too easy. And as soon as you go to ground, you're out of the contest. And, fuck, man, we're just losing the plot here. And Bulldogs leveled the score at 55-55. They just kept applying pressure, and they got an easy goal out the back. Kennedy just kicked it off the ground, I think. And that made it level. Then Kemp with his 4th goal answered back. I'm like, fuck, thank God. Because as soon as we go down, I'm like, that's it. So Kemp put us back in front with it was brilliant hold-up play by Curnow on the wing. He just waited and waited for the pass. Big handball over the top here to Hewitt, who was unbelievable all game. And he found Kemp, who absolutely spanked this thing through the middle. And I was fucking pumping my fist, man. We're up by 7 points again. And then, man, I mentioned this right at the start of the show. A fucking awful free kick by Cowan, who has not been good. He has not been good for 3 weeks, in my humble opinion. And I'm begging, man. I'm fucking begging for us not to concede a goal here. And Cowan gave away a stupid fucking free kick on 3/4 time. Siren's gone. They kick it. Momentum switches. Bulldogs believe. They're like, fuck these piss-weak Carlton players. We know if we get a sniff, they smell blood, man. Whereas we, on the other hand, we don't do that. And that's why they won. That quarter, in the third, Cottrell was good. JSOS was amazing. TDK was good. Chera and Hewitt were good. Akers bad. So bad. He was the worst on ground tonight. Don't care what anyone says. And yeah, man. things are not looking good going into the last quarter because I'm just having round one visions all over again. I'm like, this is just the same old fucking story, man. In my notes, there was one game note on this quarter, and I just said Acres worst on ground. He was so bad, man. There's other players. We'll get through the list. Lewis Young. My God. What a kick. Does something brilliant, then fucks it up the next play. But this kick, man, probably like 45 out on an angle. Jesus Christ. Lewis Young did well tonight, but he made so many bad mistakes that it's like, man, was your overall game any good? Because it kind of impacted the final result here. But fuck it, he scored an unbelievable goal, man. Cripps won the ball back. Some quick passes down the wing. Cottrell, I think it was Chero who set him up in the pocket. And he caused Rory Lobb some problems tonight. And I liked it. But he's too vulnerable, man. Too vulnerable in making mistakes. And it's so frustrating. Because he does these good things and then follows up with all these fucking ridiculous errors. So you can't win. Anyway, we're up 69-61 at this point. A fucking harsh free kick against Ollie Hollands for a throw here. Dogs went inside 50. Two Blues defenders go up for it. And somehow Darcy fucking snaps a goal. But it was touched. So I'm like, finally, something went our way. It was the only thing that went our way this quarter. Fucking soft free kick again. Sauce, TDK. I don't know who this free kick was against. And Tim English got the free kick and he missed. So I'm like, fuck, thank God. Ball doesn't lie. Umpires were fucking terrible in this last quarter. I don't know if we got a free kick in the last. I'm pretty sure at one stage with 5 minutes to go, it was 8-0. Unreal. Cowan with a huge tackle. Lewis Young. What the fuck? Holy fuck. This is when shit just went sideways, man. When Lewis Young was, I mentioned it at the start, he just had this perfect opportunity. Cowan laid a massive tackle and we got the ball forward and we're fucking momentum. The crowd's up. We're fucking losing it. All Lewis Young had to do was just find a target and he butchered it, man. Ball goes up the other end. Darcy, unbelievable goal. Coast to coast. Bulldogs are in front. And I'm just like shaking my head, man. Shaking my fucking head. Up by a point. I couldn't believe it. Another pointless free kick giveaway here in the forward 50. We gave away so many free kicks in our forward 50. It was just, and that's why I knew we were going to lose. We just couldn't get anything going, man. Unreal. Anyway. When it was 1 point the difference with 10 minutes to go, and we had locked it in our forward line, and this is when I'm saying we're giving away free kicks, I was fucking desperate just for one behind, just to make the scores level. Because I knew that if Bulldogs got the next one, no good. Brilliant, fucking brilliant work from Jack Silvani tonight. He's passed to Evans, and Evans set up Kemp's 5th goal. Off another turnover, I think it was Cripps who won the ball back. Fifth goal for Kemp here. Jack Silvani, spear pass in the middle. And then Evans found Kemp over the top, who ran in and kicked a goal. And we hit the lead again. So I'm like, thank fuck. Then the boys just crumbled, man. Ollie Hollands had that bad minute that we spoke about. And they got an easy goal out of this. I can't even remember who it was who put him in front. And then they sealed the game with O'Donnell late on because Haynes went to kick it to Ollie Hollands again and he's just waited for the ball. And they ended up winning by 8 points, man. And I was just so fucking devastated, disheartened, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I could believe it, but I couldn't believe it, man. They do their best to disappoint us. And that was it, man. That was it. My God. I'm just going to look at the final score to see how many goals we ended up kicking in that second half. Because I've been Big on our second halves. We scored 4 goals. So we doubled it from other weeks. 2 and 2. 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth. And so it was 4 goals to 8 in the second half. Unreal, man. Bulldogs. Did we deserve to win that game? No. We didn't. Maybe for 2.5 quarters we were pushing. But, no. When the big moments came, we just struggled, man. Let's go through some stats. Game stats. Bulldogs had more disposals than us. 346 to 368. More effective disposals, just. Kicks were even. 214 to 216. They had way more handballs by 20. Free kicks, they were up 24 to 21. It's like... At one stage, I remember they showed the free kicks were 16 to 9 in the third. So for them to be 24 free kicks to finish this game to 21, I mean, the umpires were ridiculous in that last quarter, man. Not going to use it as an excuse, but they were shit. The one thing that we can use as an excuse is that fucking miss from Norton. Oh, that's the goal. That was the goal that put him in front too. Fuck off. That's the one I missed in my notes, and I spoke about it earlier. Unreal, man. Marks inside 50, we beat him 13 to 9. Marks were pretty much even throughout the whole game. Hit-outs even. Clearances, we were up by 3. Clangers, 60 to 55 in favour of Bulldogs. They had less. We had more tackles, 77 to 65. Tackles inside 50, 15 to 8. Inside 50s, we beat them 56 to 51. We're just not good enough, man. We can't capitalise on any of this shit. It's remarkable. It is fucking remarkable, man. Oh, man. I'm going to catch up in the chat. Blue Bagger, this is why I like the Ball of Truth. Thank you, man. We tell it how it is here. Darren, our zone does not fucking move quick enough when the switch, when we switch the ball. It's too slow. It becomes pointless. I agree. I think Reaper X says, I think the loss to Tigers round 1 was the writing on the wall, man. Sorry, dude. It's a tough one. You guys should be contending for premierships now, not being 0-3. Could have been 3-0 too. Yeah, man. Before the season, some Carlton fans very close to me were like, man, we're going 6-0 to start the season. Oh, if round 1 didn't happen, round 1, you're right, man. It's round 1. It just put the icing on the cake for all of this to happen. But it was a build-up to that game, which people don't talk about enough, which we speak about on this channel, man. G74, Dogs got every free kick in the last. There you go. Not one for us? That's fucked. Are we just not fit enough to run out games? No, we're not fit enough. 100%. Shiny Blue have been on a diet, but fuck it. Tonight, 4 Kranskis will make me feel good. Man, I feel ya. I'm starving right now. Lana, Haynes was shit again. Did 2 good things all night. Fair enough. Look, I thought he was better, but he did make some mistakes. Brandon, Steven, players probably busy tossing themselves. What else are they doing? Jesus Christ. Snagadelic. Love the name. Don't do it, Shiny Blue. Stay strong. Yeah, look, man. I've got to be on a diet myself. Breathe, Andrew, says Lana. I'm trying. G74, contested pressure, 4th quarter exhaustion. Yeah, man. It's a weakness in our brain for these players. We just give up. Blue Bagger. B.A. Richo says 2-quarter specialists. It's so fucking true, man. We are. We're the 2-quarter specialists. It's fucking revolting. Blue Bagger, honestly thought we'd win this game. I was confident all week. I lost a bit of that confidence and had doubt that Harry got, that wasn't available for this one. Look, I'm hearing he's okay. I don't know if it was like a breakup with his missus or something going on in his personal life, man. We've got to get him back in this side. Not that it means anything right now, because things aren't looking good, man. Mackay and Elijah to come on. I know Snagadelic, I really want him back. Yeah, true. I forgot to mention those boys. Matt Rackab, hopefully a new team gets the bins this week. Well, I can't give it to Essendon. Might go to us. Time to play the kids, says Brandon. Yeah. It's heading that. Well, at least a couple. Dacos would have won that game. He never loses home games by under 10 points, says Brandon Stephen. Man, I wish we had Dacos. He was a Blues supporter, guys. He was. Sorry if you can hear a baby crying. That's my son. JSOS as well. Did very well, says Ben. Voss ain't the boss, says B.A. Richo. As neutral, I think Blues are so much closer to their best. I think the season turns against the Pies. Cam XR. I hope you're right, but I don't see it, man. Honestly, I'm sorry. I just can't. Hewitt, Kemp, TDK, give them the flowers. Yep, absolutely. They were my 3 best, I think. They have been in control of all 3 games and just can't execute in the big moments, says Rebates. It's what separates okay teams from great teams. Absolutely. Walsh, what the fuck, man, says Snagadelic. Yep. His kicking is so bad. Great call, Vossi. Game on the line and bench Jack, says Lana. Eddie, Kennedy killed it for them. 2 goals and smashed it in the middle. I miss Kennedy, man. Seriously, we are useless after halftime, says Richo. Yep. Newman was explained something to Voss on the bench in the last, and it was like Voss was getting tutelage. Did I say that right? Shiny Blue, what a shithole we've stepped into. Yep. Oh, man. We shut the bed, yep. Oh, man, I agree with all you guys. It's crazy. Shiny Blue, excuse my language. Don't worry, I swear all the time on this channel. Sorry, guys, but you have to after that, man. God. 0-4 on the cards. Yep, here we go, man. 4 week is a sacking week, Shiny Blue says. He's got 1 week to go. Could be interesting. Only Carlton could give away their 2 draft picks for a player that did in ACL. This club is done 10 years down the drain. A lot of frustration. Blue Bagger says, let's not beat ourselves up. Baggers, enjoy your weekend. It's going to be hard to enjoy it, man. Especially when we lose on a Friday. You've got the whole weekend to think about it. Fucking fries my brain, man. Carlton has a great clearance game, but it's just hack kick, never to your upfield player's advantage, says Reaper. Remember how the Richmond dynasty started through 2016 when they went 8-14. Yep. There's glimpses of it, man, but it's not sustainable for 4 quarters, unfortunately, in this side. Kempy and Sauce, yep. The Rambo says we need to sack Voss and bring in a qualified coach. Everyone's going to be calling for his head, man. Akers is on drugs. Was 2023 our peak, says Brandon Drinkwater. Do we rebuild from here? Maybe a mini rebuild. 2023 under the Voss era? Yes, I do believe it was our peak. We're not going to get back to that, unfortunately, right now. The real corned beef. I'm a hawker, but I fucking love your podcast, bruh. Much love, mate. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. The minute the ball was with the Bulldogs, they carved us up like knife through butter, says Rambo. Who is off on mental health next week? Says me. I will be, man. I can't fucking handle this shit. Blue Bagger says we had some good moments tonight, which we did, man. I know it's hard to talk about the positives, though, after that. Rambo says, I want Blake Carousala. Can't remember if you mentioned that last time, Rambo, but someone else did, maybe. A lot of people saying that. I have a confession to make. I feel bad saying it, but I put 500 straight on the doggies to win 1-19, and I am $2,003 richer tonight, says Eddie. That's a good bet, man, and a fucking smart one. Bald Truth says it how it is. Thank you, Blue Bagger. Mott's burned Evans in the first quarter. Yep, he fucking did, man. Petra Can, sorry. Don't let the players off the hook for underperformance by changing coaches again. Look, man, I know a lot of people will call for Voss here, but some of this is not his fault. Attila, I feel sorry for the Blue fans right now. It looks disappointing, even though I'm not a Carlton fan, but the doggies hold on. Thank you, Attila. I wish I lost my tip. My head won, not my heart. A lot of us are in that. Peter V. Unbelievable, man. James, yep, he burnt Evans. Yeah, man. A lot of defense for Vossi here. I like it, guys. Seriously, some of the things that you saw tonight, you just can't blame the coach on. TDK off next year, says Cal. Man, I tweeted out saying sign him when he was killing it in the second, but I wouldn't blame him if he wants to fucking leave. There's going to be a lot of money thrown at him. If I was Carlton, I'd sign him up straight away, man. Seriously. Voss feels like the face media-wise, but not the one holding the reins. Petra. Where are we, guys? Sorry, I've lost the plot here. We'll be lucky to be 2-6, says Rambo, or maybe 1-7. I agree. Seriously, it's not looking good, man. Great. Rock Dog, it's a great breakdown. Thank you. Boycott the AFL, says Brandon. Love your honesty. Better than any other Carlton content creators on YouTube. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate that, man. If Doc didn't play, we would have won. He's been a bad luck charm. Man, he's actually been very average. I'll call out Doc as well. I love Doc. But he's been very, very average in the last 3 weeks. I know it was a sub round 1, but if he had a few turnovers when he came on, don't worry. How many of tonight's side would get a game in Chick League footy? Oh, thank you, Rat Poison, for making me laugh. Karmas was having a field day as well. Oh, man, he killed us last time as well. Do you guys remember that last year? Far out. It looked like Crip had given up at the end. Yeah, I think he was sore, man. He couldn't move. Yep. Walsh, dog shit, says Peter V. Man, our big players, our leader players, they're not stepping up. I just loved Hewitt's game tonight, man. I can't say a bad word about him. He was amazing. Another young player to shine against Carlton, Sam Davidson. Yep. Bro, I saw this happening at halftime, says Zeke. I know, man. Me too. I tried to be positive, though. Pies are going to fry us next week, says Field Register. Yep. It's going to happen, man. There's no way, man. I'll say it right here. There's absolutely no fucking way we're beating Collingwood next week. And if we somehow do, I said to one of my viewers, Tough Snizzo, that I'll paint my face doing the stream as Braveheart Mel Gibson if we win. I'm not going to do it. I bought the face paint, but it's not going to happen because we're not winning. Peter V, Carlton first half plus 48, second half minus 89. Was that pressure? Whatever it is, that sounds fucking concerning, man. Jesus Christ. Cal says, fucking disgrace, Bulldogs didn't play well at all. That's the thing, man. Bulldogs weren't that good. They weren't even that good. And we somehow lost. It makes no sense. That's why I just can't. I can't. G Money, what's the difference between Carlton and a mosquito? Eventually, a mosquito will stop sucking. You know who didn't stop sucking tonight? The umpire's on that whistle. Fuck me. Man. Aiden, sir, I'm gutted for me. Chera was best on. Never gave up. Fair enough. He was good, man. Hewitt for me. Guys. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know. We've got to make some changes next week for Collingwood, even though I'm not confident. Right now, man, we suck. We just suck. Man. Don't know. I don't know. It's disappointing, yep. It is, Grant. Guys, I have nothing left. I have nothing left. I love you all. Thank you so much for staying in the chat. Thank you for watching. Guys, it's Friday night. We have to try and enjoy our weekend. We have to. I don't know what you guys are up to, but let's just forget about it. I'll be dropping another video on Monday, man. Monday Footy Fits episode 5. And we'll cover more of this and more on the other games, which I forgot to give my predictions, man, on... When was it? Yesterday, last night. I'm going to go quickly and give you guys my tips for the rest of the week. I'm going Gold Coast Suns to beat Melbourne tomorrow at the MCG. Melbourne have a few back, but I'm just going to go with the upset there. I don't know if they're the favourite or not. St Kilda will beat Richmond. Confident about that one. Hawthorn against Giants. I'm going Hawks. They're the informed team, man. They've set the standard. I think Brisbane will win at the Gabba against the Cats. I think Adelaide will beat North at Adelaide Oval. And I'm going West Coast for an upset win against Fremantle, man. Freo to go 0-3 like the Blues. Guys, if you haven't already, I know you can't be fucked. It's late and somehow you're not even near your phone to press it. I do that too. But if you can, smack that thumbs up for me, man. It helps the channel out, recommends my video and my content to other people. I would really appreciate it, man. I love you guys. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, leave a comment after the show's done. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social medias, guys. I'll bring it up. On X, I tweet through the games if you want to keep up with my reactions live. That's balloftruth_pod. You'll find me there. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'll be more active on them. I haven't really uploaded much, but I'll start doing some small clips. All the links are in the description, guys. You know how it is. Guys, thank you. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys again Monday for Monday Footy Fits. We'll cover it all. We fucking suck, man. Guys, thank you. Enjoy. I'm out. Adios. Good night. And remember, subscribe, man. We'll go through everything.